Hello students, here I'm Gargi Pamar, Assistant Professor BBA in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurgaon. So here I'm back with an online lecture series on company account subject. So let's start with lecture. In today's lecture, we are going to cover one more topic from second unit, that is redemption of debenture. So we have already discussed some provision of redemption of debenture. Now we are going to discuss some more provisions from redemption of debenture. So let's start with lecture. So first term that is used in redemption of debenture is DRR, debenture redemption reserve. So what is the debenture redemption reserve? Debenture redemption reserve basically is a reserve which must create by a company who is issuing the debenture. So, according to Companies Act 2013, Section 71(4), every company issuing debentures must create DRR. It is mandatory to all those companies who is issuing the debentures. So, every company or any company who is issuing the debentures have to create DRR. This is compulsory and mandatory for all those companies who are issuing the debentures to create DRR, that is debenture reduction reserve. So how will a company create DRR? There is some provision is given in Companies Act 2013. So what are these provisions or guidelines? Let's see. DRR is to be made out of profit available for dividend. So DRR will always be created by profit available for the dividend. So the profit which is remaining to distribute the dividend from which a company will create DRR. Okay. First guideline is that issued by companies account that DRR is always made out of profit available for dividend. Okay. Now, amount in DRR can only be used for redemption of debenture. So, in the amount which is transferred in DRR account, that amount can only be used for redemption of debenture. This amount can not be used for any other purpose. Okay, so the amount which is transferred in DRR account, that amount can only be used for the redemption of debenture, not any other purpose. Okay, now let's move on. According to Rule 18.7b of Companies Rule 2014, at least 25% of nominal face value of debenture outstanding, doesn't matter how many debentures are going to be redeemed. So that means according to Rule 18.7b of Companies Rule 2014, it is clearly mentioned it is mandatory to create at least 25% of nominal value of debentures outstanding. So in DRR, at least 25% of nominal value of debenture outstanding must be transferred. Okay, so according to according to Rule 18.7b of Companies Rule 2014, at least 25% debentures जो outstanding है उनकी नॉमिनल वैल्यू का 25% आपको DRR में ट्रांसफर करना, एटलीस्ट 25%. इट मे बी मोर देन 25%, बट एटलीस्ट 25% यू हैव टू ट्रांसफर इन DRR. ओके, और ये 25% किसका? Nominal face value of debenture outstanding. Debenture outstanding. Outstanding means the debenture still exists. Doesn't matter how many debentures you are going to redeem. So let's understand with an example. See, here is an example that 25,000 9% debenture at rupees 10 each due for redemption on 31st May 2007. Yes, one more thing you have to remember that जिस ईयर में आप रिडम्पशन स्टार्ट करने वाले हो, जिस ईयर में आप रिडम्पशन स्टार्ट करने वाले हो, उसके जस्ट प्रीसीडिंग जो ईयर होगा उसकी 31st मार्च तक आपका DRR बन जाना चाहिए. So you are in the condition that you can make DRR just preceding year's 31st March. Okay, so suppose in this question you are supposed to you are going to redemption on 31st May 2017. That means this date will fall under year 2016-17. 31st May 2017 will fall in the year 2016-17, that means 4th April 2016 to 31st March, sorry, May 2017. Okay, so this date will fall under 2017-18. Sorry for that. Kindly rectify it. This is 17-18. So this redemption will fall under 2017-18. So in 2016-17, you have to maintain DRR at the rate 25% of nominal value of the debenture, that is 25,000 shares. So, that means the outstanding debentures on the date on 31st May 2017 is 25,000. So now 25,000 multiplied by 100. 25,000 multiplied by 100, 25% of this amount, that means 25% of 25 lakhs. So DRR amount must be 6,25,000. So amount transferred in DRR may be more than 6,25,000, but at least 6,25,000 have to transfer in debenture redemption level. So let's have another example. One more example, that is, out of 30,000, 10% debentures of 100 each, 15,000, 10% debenture will be redeemed on 31st May 2018. So this date, 31st May 2018, falls under 1819 in the year 1819. That means from 1st April 2018 to 31st March 2019. So this date falls under year 2018. So we have to maintain DRR on up to 31st March 2018. So just preceding year from 2018-19 is 2017-18. So up to 31st March 2018, company have to maintain 25% of outstanding debentures as to transfer in DRR. If company is able to do so, then only company can redeem their share in 2017-18. If company is not able to transfer 25% of outstanding debenture in DRR, then in that case company cannot redeem their shares on 31st March 2018. So redemption होने जा रहा है 2018-19 में. So condition is, this is the rule, this is the guideline that must be followed, that 2018-19 से जब preceding year 17-18. So at the end of the 17-18, you are able to transfer 25% of outstanding debentures in DRR. If you are able to do so, or you have done it, then only you can redeem your debentures. Otherwise, you cannot redeem your debenture. So on up to 31st March 2018, you have to transfer 25% of debenture outstanding debenture in DRR. So outstanding debenture, 25% will be calculated on outstanding debenture. I'm again repeating, 25% is on outstanding debenture. That means total outstanding debenture. Doesn't matter how many shares you are going to redeem. Okay, तो DRR हमेशा outstanding shares पे बनाना है, ना कि आप कितना debentures redeem करने जा रहे हो. Doesn't matter for this. So see, your outstanding debenture is 30,000 and you are going to redeem 15,000 in 31st May 2018. But Companies Act says we have no matter with the debentures which are going to redeem. तो कंपनीज अकाउंट को कोई मतलब नहीं है कि आप कितने डिबेंचर्स को रिडीम करने जा रहे हैं. कंपनी अकाउंट इज ओनली सेज कंपनी एक्ट इज ओनली सेज that you have to maintain 25% DRR on nominal value of outstanding debentures. So outstanding debenture is 30,000 and you are going to redeem 15,000 shares. But DRR is always maintained on outstanding debenture at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, you have 30,000 outstanding debenture. So we will make the provision on debenture, that is 25% of outstanding debenture. So outstanding debenture is 30,000 multiplied by 100, that is 3 lakhs. So 3 lakhs का 25%, that means 7,50,000 amount will be transferred in DRR up to 31st March 2018. If you are able to do so, then you can redeem the debentures on 31st May 2018. On 31st May 2018. Okay. So what is is DRR basically? DRR is a reserve which a company have to create if company is going to issue debenture. If a company who is issuing the debenture have to maintain, have to create DRR, that is debenture redemption. And at the end of just preceding financial year in which you are going to redeem the shares, just just preceding year of that year, just preceding year of that year, you have to maintain a DRR at least 25% of outstanding debenture. Okay, so जिस ईयर में आप रिडम्पशन करने जा रहे हो उससे जस्ट प्रीसीडिंग ईयर में कि 31st, उसकी जस्ट प्रीसीडिंग ईयर की 31st मार्च तक आपके पास डीआरआर में जितने भी आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर है उनका 25% ट्रांसफर होना चाहिए. डजंट मैटर हाउ मेनी डिबेंचर्स यू आर गोइंग टू रिडीम, कितने डिबेंचर्स आप रिडीम करने जा रहे हैं इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है. टोटल आउटस्टैंडिंग डिबेंचर्स का 25% आपको डीआरआर में ट्रांसफर करना है जस्ट प्रीसीडिंग ईयर की 31st मार्च को. Okay, so this is the rule of Companies Act 2000. Now there is some exception. The companies which will not create DRR. This is not mandatory in the case of following companies. So following companies are not required to create DRR, whether they are issuing the debentures or going to redeem the debentures. But this is not mandatory for these companies to create DRR. First company is All India Financial Institutions, that means RBI or any other financial institute, and in banking companies. So banking companies and RBIs are not required to create DRR because they already have much money to redeem the debentures. It is assumed that the banking companies have sufficient amount of cash or sufficient amount of money that can be that they can be redeem the debentures. So this is not mandatory to create DRR for these companies. Okay. Now let's move on. DRR is created on non-convertible debentures and part of partly convertible debentures which are not non-convertible. So DRR is only created on non-convertible debentures which are not convertible in shares. The debentures which are not convertible in shares or other any securities, that debentures will be known as non-convertible debentures. So DRR have to create only on non-convertible debentures. And in the case of partly convertible debentures, that means some part can be converted in debentures. Some part of debentures can be converted in equities or any other securities, and some part cannot be converted. So the part which is not convertible, on which you have to create DRR, and that part which is convertible, on that part you have not to create DRR. Okay. So these are the rules of DRR. Okay. Now let's see with another example. There's another example. So let's move on entries. So these are the general entries for DRR. So first entry is general reserve account debit surplus in P&L account debit to TRR. TRR kindly rectify it as TRR. Okay. General reserve account debit surplus and P&L account debit to TRR. And second entry DRR account debit to general reserve. So first we have to create DRR from our free reserves or our surplus. We have already discussed, I have already told you that DRR will always be made from profit that is available for the dividend. So we will make the DRR from general reserve or surplus in P&L. That profit we already had, or the reserve amount which we have in general reserve account. So we will make DRR by general reserve or surplus. So we'll transfer in DRR account 25% of nominal value of outstanding debenture will be transferred to DRR. Okay, so first entry will be passed. And in second entry, DRR account debit to general reserve account. Balance of DRR is transferred to general reserve. That means, suppose in this example, we have seen that 30,000 shares is there, 30,000 debentures is there outstanding, but only 15,000 is going to redeem. So we will take 15,000 amount for 15,000 shares from DRR, and remaining amount will be transferred to general reserve. The balance of DRR is transferred to general reserve. understand with an example. Calculation of amount transfer to general reserve account. कितना अमाउंट आप जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करेंगे, तो जितने डिबेंचर्स का आपको आपने रिडम्पशन कर लिया है उसके इक्वल अमाउंट आप जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए, क्योंकि अब उस अमाउंट की नीड नहीं है DRR अकाउंट. ओके, so let's have an example. Let's understand the example. 25,000 debentures at rupees 9% of rupees 100 each. 10,000 9% debenture of 100 each is redeemed on 31st May 2017. So outstanding debentures is 25,000 debentures at 9% of 100 each. 9% debentures of rupees 25 lakhs, I think. Yeah, no, 2 lakh, 25 lakhs. Yes, 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs debentures is outstanding, and 10,000 9% debenture of 100 each redeemable on 31st May 2017. So we are going to redeem these 10,000 debentures in the year 2017. So at the end of the previous year, that means 16-17, in the year of 16-17 up to 31st March 2017, we have to create a DRR, that is 25% of outstanding of debenture. So outstanding debenture is 25,000. So 25,000 multiplied by 100, इसका 25%, that is 6,25,000. Now we are going to redeem. We already redeemed on 31st May 2017. We have redeemed 10,000 debentures. So ट्रांसफर टू जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट में कितना अमाउंट ट्रांसफर होगा, let's see. We redeem 10,000 debentures, that means 10,000 multiplied by 100. So 10 lakhs debenture, rupees 10 lakhs debenture is redeemed. Okay, so ये जो 6,25,000 हमने DRR बनाया, कितने अमाउंट के लिए बनाया, 25 lakhs for 25 lakhs अमाउंट, that is 25,000 multiplied by 100. तो 6,25,000 for 25 lakhs. Now we redeemed only 10,000 shares. Only 10,000 shares debentures, that means 10,000 multiplied by 100, that is 10 lakhs. तो इनका रेशियो कितना, 40%. That means 40% debentures have been redeemed. 40% debentures have been redeemed. So now हमको DRR जो क्रिएट करना है 60% अमाउंट से करना है, because 40% is already redeemed. 40% debentures is already redeemed. Now the amount equal to 40% is not mandatory to maintain in DRR account. Okay, so 40% अमाउंट से हम लेस कर देंगे DRR को, because 40% we are already redeemed. 40% हम ऑलरेडी रिडीम कर चुके हैं, इसलिए अब जो DRR में अमाउंट है उसका 40% हम कहीं और यूज ले सकते हैं, क्योंकि अब सिर्फ 60% डिबेंचर्स आउटस्टैंडिंग है. ओके, so only 40% will transfer to जनरल रिजर्व. सो दैट जनरल रिजर्व में जैसे हम ट्रांसफर करते हैं 40% अमाउंट को, दैट इज 2,50,000 अमाउंट को, जैसे ही हम जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर कर देंगे, नाउ इस 2,50,000 अमाउंट को हम कहीं और भी यूज ले सकते हैं. अगर ये DRR में ही रखा रहेगा तो हम सिर्फ इसको रिडम्पशन के लिए यूज ले सकते हैं, अदर किसी पर्पस के लिए यूज नहीं ले सकते. So that's why 40% debentures which we have already redeemed, तो इतने अमाउंट की जरूरत नहीं है अब DRR में, because debentures is already redeemed. Okay, so from 6,20,000, 40% amount, that is 2,50,000, we will transfer in general reserve account. Okay, so in this entry first we have to transfer first 6,25,000 have to transfer in DRR. So we will made an entry general reserve to DRR, that is 6,25,000 and 6,25,000. Now from 6,25,000 we have calculated here 2,50,000 have to transfer in general reserve. So 2,50,000 will be transferred in general reserve. So basically in general reserve the amount of DRR will be transferred in, the amount which is transferred in general reserve from DRR will be the amount which is already redeemed. तो जितने डिबेंचर्स का हमने रिडम्पशन कर लिया है उसके इक्वल अमाउंट हम एट द एंड ऑफ द मंथ एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर जनरल रिजर्व में ट्रांसफर कर देंगे, फ्रॉम DRR to general reserve. Okay, so this is all about DRR, and these all the provision of DRR. So this topic is important for, from exam point of view. So let's move on next portion, that is debenture redemption investment. So let's see what is debenture redemption investment. The company shall invest at least an amount equal to 15% of debenture of nominal face value of debentures to be redeemed in the current year. So what is DRI? DRI basically the amount which a company have to invest in any government bond, any government securities, or any other securities. So debenture redemption investment is an investment which a company have to invest in any government securities or any other securities. Okay, so let's see. The company shall invest at least an amount of equal to 15% of the nominal value of the debentures to be redeemed in the current year. So the debentures which you are going to redeem in the current year, you have to transfer 15% of their nominal values in DRI. तो जो भी डिबेंचर्स आप करंट ईयर में रिडेम्पशन के लिए जा रहे हो, रिडीम करने जा रहे हो, उसके नॉमिनल वैल्यू का 15% यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट इन एनी गवर्नमेंट सिक्योरिटीज, इन एनी गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड और एनी अदर सिक्योरिटी. So this is the rules of Companies Act 2013. तो Companies Act 2013 ने मैंडेटरी कर दिया कि जो भी कंपनी रिडेम्पशन करने जा रही है, तो जिस करंट ईयर में वो जितने डिबेंचर्स का रिडेम्पशन करने जा रही है, उसके नॉमिनल वैल्यू का 15% company had to invest in any government securities or any other securities. Let's understand with an example. In 2017-18, company's outstanding debenture is 15,000 debenture at the rate 10 each, and in 2017-18, company is supposed to redeem 10,000 debentures. So 2017-18 में company के outstanding debenture है 15,000, and company 2017-18 में 10,000 debentures को redeem करने जा रही है. So DRR will be created on 15,000 shares because DRR is always maintained on outstanding amount of debenture. Okay? Outstanding nominal value of outstanding debenture. So 25% will be made on outstanding debenture, that is 15,000 multiplied by 100. So on 31st March 2016, DRR have to maintain 15,000 outstanding because outstanding debenture is 15,000. So 15,000 multiplied by 100. 15,000 multiplied by 100, and 25% of this amount is what will be the answer? Let me calculate. Just wait. Let me calculate the amount. So amount will be 15,000 multiplied by 100 multiplied by 25%. 3,75,000. So on 31st March 2017, we have to maintain. We have to create DRR by 3,75,000. Okay. Now, company is going to redeem these shares in 2017, 10,000 debentures in 2017. Now, the debentures which you are going to redeem in current year, so you have to create 15% of nominal value of those debentures which you are going to redeem in current year. In you have to transfer that amount in DRI, or you have to invest 15% of face value of debentures which are going to redeem in current year. So now 15% have to create on amount which we are going to redeem, not outstanding debenture. Okay? So DRR is basically created on outstanding debentures nominal value, and DRI is basically created on the amount which is going to redeem. Okay? So see, in 2017-18, company supposed to redeem 10,000 debentures. Okay. So DRR will be created from 1st April 2017 to 31st April 2017. In between 1st April 2017 to 30th April 2017. That means in first month you have to invest equal 15% amount of your nominal value of redeemed shares, redeemed debentures in DR. You have to invest equal 15% amount of your nominal value of redemption of debenture in DRI. Okay, that means you are going to redeem 10,000 debentures. So अब DRI जो बनाना है वो आपको जो आप debentures redeem करने जा रहे हो उनकी फेस वैल्यू पे बनाना है, जबकि DRR आपको आउटस्टैंडिंग अमाउंट पे बनाना है. Okay, so you are going to redeem 10,000 debentures. So which you are going to redeem. Now DRR should be 15% of this amount, that is 1,50,000. So DRR has to create 1,50,000. That means up to 30th April 2017, you have to invest 1,50,000 in any government securities or any other security. If you are able to do so, then only you can redeem these shares. Otherwise, you can redeem these debentures. Otherwise, you cannot redeem these debentures. Okay. So let's see what entries will be made in the case of DRI. Journal entries for DRI. When DRI is made, debenture redemption investment to bank, and on the date of redemption, you will sell these investments. Then what entry will be passed? Bank account debit to DRI. On the date of redemption, you will sell these investments and will receive amount for redemption. That so when you will receive the amount, then bank will be receiver. That's why bank account debit, and investment is sold. That's why we credited the investment debenture redemption. Investment will be sold. That's why we credited the investment. Okay. Now these are the old provision of DRR and DRI. So let's revise one more time. Said that DRR is always created on the outstanding amount of debenture in the beginning of the year. That time DRR must create 25% on face value of outstanding debenture, whereas DRI have to maintain 15% of face value of debentures which you are going to redeem. So this is the major difference between DRR and DRI. And DRR is at least maintained. You have to create DRR at least by 25%. So it may be more than 25%. It may be 30% and 40%, but you have to create at least 25% DRR. Okay. So major difference between DRR and DRI is always maintained on nominal value of outstanding debenture, whereas DRI is maintained always on the nominal value of debenture which you are going to redeem. Okay, so this is basic difference. And DRR percentage is at least 25%, and DRI amount rate is 15%. Okay. Now let's move on. See the general entries on redemption of debenture. So these are the general entries for redemption of debenture. When redemption due, what entry will be passed? Percentage debenture account debit to debenture holder, and second entry when redemption amount is paid, debenture holder to bank. These two entries will be made. But if in the case when redemption of debenture is at premium, see, there may be only two conditions of redemption of debenture. First, debentures can be redeemed at par, or debenture can redeem at premium. But debenture cannot redeem at discount. This is prohibited, that a company cannot redeem their debentures at discount. So there is only two conditions of redemption. That is, first is redemption of debenture can be at par, or debenture redemption can be at premium. So when company will redeem their share at par, then what entry will be passed? In first entry, when redemption is due, percentage debenture amount debit to debenture holder, and when amount is paid or repaid to debenture holder, amount is repaid to debenture holder, and what entry will be passed? Debenture holder to bank. Because in this case, debenture holder is receiver, that's why we debited the debenture holder, and the bank is the giver, that's why we credited the bank. Okay. Now, second condition, when redemption is on at premium. When redemption of debenture is at premium. So what entry will be passed? Percentage debenture account debit, premium on redemption account debit to debenture holder account. Okay. And second entry when payment is made, debenture holder to pay. Second entry will be same, but in first entry you have to maintain premium on redemption account, because premium on redemption is expenses for the company, loss for the company, because company is going to pay premium on redemption. Company have to pay more than the face value of debenture. That's why this is the loss for the company. That's why we debited the premium on redemption of debenture. Okay, so these two entries will be passed at the time of redemption of debenture. So let's have an example. X Limited issues 7,000 equity shares of ₹100 each. These shares are redeemable after 3 years at the rate 105. Pass necessary journal entries at the time of issue of debenture and redemption of debenture. So you have to pass journal entries in both the time, at the time of issue and at the fourth situation which we have already discussed in last lecture. What is the situation? See, debentures are issued at par. That here clearly mentioned, question clearly mentioned that X Limited issues 7,000 equity shares of 100 each. That means face value of debenture is 100, and company is also issuing these debentures at rupees 100. Okay? The issue price and face value is both the same. That's why it will be considered that X Limited is going to issue these shares, and the X Limited is issuing these shares at par. Okay, so condition is when shares are debentures, sorry, when debentures are issued at par and redeem at premium. Then debentures issued at par and redeem at premium. Sorry, I rectify this. This is not equity share. This is debentures. 7,000 debentures at rupees 100. Sorry, just rectify it. This is debentures. So X Limited issues 7,000 debentures at 100 each. These shares are redeemable out. These debentures. Sorry. Also, here I mistakenly write down here. Debentures are redeemable after 3 years at rupees 105. Pass necessary journal entries at the time of issue of debenture and redemption of debenture. So kindly rectify these terms, that is debenture and here also debenture. Okay. Yes. So company have 7,000 debentures at rupees 100 each, and these debentures are redeemable after 3 years at rupees 105. So this is the condition where debentures are issued at par and redeemable at premium. So pass necessary journal entries at the time of issue. So at the time of issue, what entry will be passed? So see, company is issuing their shares at par and have to repay the amount of these debentures at premium. So that means company is issuing these debentures at 100, and the company have to repay 105 on each share. That means 5 rupees is loss at the time of issue, because 5 rupees का लॉस होगा आपको रिडम्पशन के टाइम, because you have to pay 105 for one share, and you are taking from debenture, you are receiving from debenture 100 rupees for debenture, and you have to pay these debentures 105 rupees. That means 5 rupees extra you have to pay to debenture holders. That means 5 rupees is loss for company. Okay, so first we will receive amount of debenture application. So first entry will be made, bank account debit to debenture application and allotment. That is 7,000 shares at 100 each, that is 7 lakh. Okay. Then in next condition, debenture application and allotment account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit to debenture account to premium on redemption. See, here company is facing some loss at the time of redemption. Company will face loss at the time of redemption. So at the time of redemption, company will face loss of 5 rupees on each debenture. At the time of redemption, company will face 5 rupees loss on each debenture. So according to 5 on 7,000 debenture, 7,000 multiplied by 5, that is 35,000. So loss on issue of debenture will be 35,000. Now this loss will be because of we have to pay premium on redemption. So we credited the premium on redemption. Still we doesn't pay premium on redemption. We have to pay this premium in future. So this is liability for us to pay premium on redemption. That's why we credited this, because we not paid premium yet. Okay, we have to pay at the time of redemption. So premium on redemption is liability for us. That's why we credited to premium on redemption account. And ये 35,000 का जो लॉस हुआ है वो किसकी वजह से हुआ है? प्रीमियम देने के, रिडम्पशन पे प्रीमियम देने के। दैट्स व्हाई प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन अकाउंट में हम इसको क्रेडिट करेंगे। लॉस हुआ है, लॉस ऑन इश्यू ऑफ डिबेंचर 35. So this entry will be. Now at the time of redemption, what entry will be passed? So see, at the time of redemption, we have passed two kinds of entry when debentures are redeemed at par. So according to question, situation is when redemption of debenture is premium. So this entry will be passed. Percentage debenture account debit, premium on redemption of debenture account to debenture holder. So same entry we have to pass. So entry will be percentage debenture account debit. Debenture is 7 lakhs. Premium is 35,000. That is premium on redemption account debit 35,000. 7 lakh 35,000 we have to pay to debenture holder. So debenture holder we have to pay 7 lakh 50,000 to debenture holder. That's it. That's why this is our liability. Debenture holder Now, second entry, when we paid to debenture holder, what entry will be passed? Debenture holder account capital to bank, that is 7,25,000 we have to pay debenture holders. And debenture holders, in this case, debenture holders is receiver, that's why we debited the debenture holders, and bank is a giver, that's why we debited the bank. Okay, so these entries will be passed at the time of redemption. So this is all about your issue of debenture redemption of debt. Okay, so main topic in this chapter is DRR and DR, right? So you have to remember you have to pay your attention on all the provisions of DRR and DR. Okay? So that's it for today's lecture. In next lecture, we are going to discuss some more topics of second unit. So that's it for